I'm sharing 10 intermittent fasting break fast meal ideas in today's video, and we're also going to explore the world of fasting teas because Pique has kindly brought us today's video. The fasting teas were formulated by Dr. Jason Fung, who I love. So I'm so excited for this video, and I hope that you enjoy it too. Hello everyone, Jennifer L. Scott here, and welcome back to the Daily Connoisseur. So I'm going to share my break fast meals with you today. This is how I typically break my fast. I do also break my fast at 9 in the morning, so these are also breakfast meals. So I am not a nutritionist. I do recommend that if you do intermittent fasting, you consult your doctor or a nutritionist before embarking on it. So I'm not telling you that I'm doing something right in these meals, but what I am showing is that I am a totally normal, average person. This is what I eat. I try to eat a healthy diet and try to research the good things to eat in the morning. But you'll see I do some things that are probably not good. Like one day I have juice and I have toast and things like that. But honestly, I think the proof is in the pudding. I was able to lose over 30 pounds on intermittent fasting and keep it off and have really good health. My doctor's very happy with everything. So I think that there's something to be said for that. So I'm going to show you 5 breakfast ideas. Then we're going to break away, talk about Pique and the fasting teas, which are amazing. And then I'll show you the rest of the breakfasts. Also important to note, I drink coffee in the morning and I drink tea in the afternoon. So that's why with the breakfasts, you see I'm drinking coffee. But we'll discuss all that later. Let's jump right now into the recipes. Okay, please forgive the background noise because I'm cooking something on the stove right now, but this is my break fast for today. And I'm eating this just after 9 a.m. in the morning. So it is a whole fat probiotic yogurt, not flavored and not sweetened. And on top of that, I have a large handful of blueberries, and I have some chia seeds in here. You can see those right around there, but they're all over. Chia seeds, I have walnuts and some shredded coconut on top. And I did use a little bit of monk fruit sweetener to sweeten up the yogurt a little bit. And one of my favorite ways to break my fast, I feel like this is good because of the protein in the yogurt. And then I love nuts. I think nuts are really good for your brain health. Blueberries, of course. Everything in here is just good for you. So I love breaking my fast this way. And then I'm having a coffee. This is my second coffee for the morning. So that is breakfast for today. Good morning, everyone. Today I'm having a smoothie. I came outside this beautiful winter day to show it to you. Okay, here's what's in the smoothie. There is unsweetened whole fat probiotic yogurt and some unsweetened almond milk. And then I also have half of an avocado in here, 1 whole banana, and a handful of blueberries. I have some vanilla protein powder in here for the protein, and some chia seeds. And then on top, I have some shredded coconut. So this is really good, although I haven't tried it yet. I'll try it in just a second. Also, this week I made some whole wheat blueberry muffins, and that's what this is. And it's heated up with a little pat of butter inside. So this looks really good, and let me try the smoothie right now. The smoothie is really delicious. I think the vanilla protein powder gives it that kind of thick milkshake-like taste. It's so good. All right, see you next time. Okay, this morning is Old Faithful, poached eggs on toast, one of my favorite breakfasts of all time. I'm sure that nutritionists might have a lot to say about this not being good because of the bread, but I just love this breakfast. I will probably always have this breakfast. It's one of my favorites. So I poach the eggs in water for 3 minutes exactly. Take them out, salt and pepper, and this is on sourdough toast. And look at the center of the egg. Perfection. Absolute perfection. So that's what I'm having for breakfast today. Good morning, everyone. Today I made oatmeal in the slow cooker. So I did it last night. So this is a coconut oatmeal, and I really just made up the recipe. So I put 2 cups of oatmeal, a can of coconut cream, and then another can of water, some chia seeds, and I mixed it all together, put it on low overnight. So this morning I mixed in some almond milk and some brown sugar, And then I put it in a bowl, and on top I have some toppings like blackberries, some more chia seeds, some shredded coconut, and some walnuts. And this is what it looks like. So it looks really good. Let's taste it. It has a nice coconut almond taste because of the almond milk. It's really delicious. And that is what's for breakfast today. Good morning, everyone. You are probably wondering what on earth this is. I have made a matcha chia pudding. Yeah, I thought that this would be interesting to try something new. So basically what this is a cup of almond milk, 1/4 cup of chia seeds, which are very good for you. And I used one of the matcha tea powders from Pique tea. And then I put some maple syrup in there, and that's it. And I let it sit overnight. So I decorated it with kiwi because I thought the green in the kiwi and even the seeds of the kiwi look like the chia seeds, so I thought it would look nice. And then the coconut. The texture is interesting. It's a little, so where the chia seeds are concentrated, it's rather thick. And then otherwise it's a bit liquidy. So this part's really liquidy. But then when you get to the chia seed part, it's pretty thick. But it's really good. I know it looks kind of strange, kind of like a green monster soup. But I already tasted it as I was putting it in this and plating it, and it's really delicious. So that's rather an interesting breakfast for today. And I also topped it with coconut flakes, of course. So, all right, I'll see you next time. Let's take a break from the breakfasts to talk about Pique tea. You've seen me drinking the hibiscus beauty elixir for a few months. I adore that tea. But let me tell you about what else Pique offers. They have a great array of fasting teas that were formulated by Dr. Jason Fung. I'm sure you all know who he is on YouTube. I'm such a fan of his. So the 3 teas he has formulated are the cinnamon herbal, green ginger, and bergamot black fasting teas. They all have a very savory taste to them, and they've been formulated to increase satiety and promote calm. So my favorite is the bergamot black because I love that bergamot Earl Grey flavor. One of the things that sets Pique aside from other tea companies are their tea crystals, which are ultra effective and pure, and might I add, convenient, as they dissolve in hot or cold water. Their other star products are the Sun Goddess Matcha and the Daily Radiance Vitamin C and Elderberry Shot. So the Sun Goddess Matcha is organic, ceremonial grade, and quadruple toxin screened for purity. If you make this matcha tea with water, it's fine to have during your fasting window. I sometimes have this in the early morning before coffee. Or during your eating window, you can make a matcha latte. So to do that, I combine about a cup of hot oat milk or almond milk with the matcha powder and some honey, and I whip it together with Pique's electric frother. It's so good. It's a real treat. The Daily Radiance is a sweet little shot of vitamin C and elderberry that supports immunity and radiant skin. It's full of antioxidants from organic elderberry superfood complex, and it helps brighten your skin for a dewy glow and combat hyperpigmentation. This is the most pleasurable way to take vitamin C, I find. It tastes like a little sweet shot of syrup, but it's actually good for you. So Pique has a limited time offer. You can get 5% off plus a free Pique sampler pack containing 6 of their best-selling teas when you purchase 2 or more cartons. And the offer only works when you use my link in the description box. Thank you so much to Pique for bringing us today's video. And now back to the breakfasts. Good morning, everybody. Today I am having some mixed fruit. And this is orange, kiwi, and banana. And then I'm a little cheeky, so I put a maraschino cherry on top because why not? It's the little things in life. And then I'm having 3 deviled eggs. So these are just eggs boiled with the yolks mixed with mayonnaise, put back into the egg, and then sprinkled with paprika. And I'm having 3 of those. And fruit salad. Everybody loves this. We all love deviled eggs in this house, so this is a pretty fun breakfast today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Today is another favorite, and today is cottage cheese with chia seeds, walnuts, and berries. So these are blueberries and raspberries. A very simple breakfast, but one of my favorites. I love cottage cheese. And I've mentioned this before, but I watched Autumn Bates, her channel. She is a nutritionist and gives advice on intermittent fasting, and she says cottage cheese is a wonderful way to break your fast. So I was happy when I heard that because I love it. It's not everybody's cup of tea, and those are the chia seeds that you see on it, but I do enjoy it. Now, it's important to note this is whole fat cottage cheese, if that makes anything clear. I don't like the low fat one, or I don't use the low fat one. It's just delicious. So that's what we're doing. We're keeping calm and remaining classy with the rest of my coffee for this morning. And I will see you next time. Okay, I stepped outside to get some peace, but it sounds like somebody has started a lawnmower, which is very typical. So I had to show you this breakfast because this is something that we always have. It's a regular on the rotation. And this is a cheesy omelet with green onions and chopped cilantro. So my mom always makes this. Hers looks nicer because she makes it into an actual omelet shape. I can't do omelets. I need to learn how to do them. So mine's just a scramble. But basically I take some eggs, some heavy cream, salt and pepper, whisk them all together, put them in a skillet with some cheese, and then add some cilantro and chopped green onions once it's all cooked. And it's such a good combination. You know that my favorite combination of anything is cilantro and green onions, so this is really delicious. And then I'm having some toast with it, some whole grain toast. I have Tabasco on top of the omelet because I like a little heat. And then this is a treat. Don't normally have juice for breakfast. I don't even think it's recommended, but every now and then when we have fresh oranges, I like to squeeze orange juice. So I squeezed some orange juice today for everybody, and I'm really looking forward to a little cup of sunshine. It's a beautiful winter's day in California, and I'm going to enjoy this out here with the wind chime and the birds and a breakfast in solitude. Good morning, everybody. This is a breakfast I am so excited for. So I saw the idea for this on a channel called Mina Rome. She was sharing breakfast ideas, and I watched it and I thought, oh my gosh, I have to make this. So I modified it a little bit for me, but she used hazelnut butter in it. But anyway, let me tell you what it is. It's an overnight oats mousse, like a chocolate mousse. Oh my gosh. Anyway, here's what it is. It's like overnight oats, but you put it in the blender and then it gets this chocolatey mousse texture. So, okay, what it is 1 cup of oats, 1 cup of a non-dairy milk. So I used oat milk. You could use almond milk, I'm sure. And then a nut butter. So I would have liked to use almond butter, but we only had peanut butter. So I used peanut butter. And then I put some maple syrup in it to sweeten it, and some unsweetened cocoa powder. And you could put vanilla too. So I think she used hazelnut butter, but which would be really good because it would have a Nutella taste to it. Then on top, I have some whole fat plain yogurt and raspberries. So I'm really excited to try this. I kept thinking about it. So you put it in the refrigerator overnight, and it does have a chocolatey mousse texture. So I'm going to try it right now for the first time with you. Oh, I also put chia seeds in it, and then you could put flax seeds too. I put chia seeds in everything. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's really good. It does have a mousse texture to it. I love that. Because sometimes the overnight oats texture might not appeal to many people, but this is very smooth and it tastes like a dessert. But there's no sugar except for the maple syrup that I put in it. Oh, this is delicious. I'm going to have to add this one to the rotation. And of course, I'm finishing off my morning coffee here too. So by the way, when I come outside to film these breakfasts for you, I sit outside. And it's so peaceful and relaxing to have your breakfast outside. So if there's any way you can do that, I highly recommend it. Okay, I'm going to finish breakfast now. I'll see you next time. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the last breakfast in this video. Today I'm having avocado toast, an old classic. And this is on whole wheat, whole grain bread. And I have everything but the bagel seasoning on top, which is the best seasoning, especially for avocado toast. It's so good. And then I also have a little side here of cottage cheese, whole fat cottage cheese, and blackberries. This is a delicious little breakfast. And I made a matcha latte today. So this is the oat milk latte that you saw earlier in the video. and I'm really looking forward to this. It looks very wholesome. So I hope that you enjoyed the breakfasts and that it gave you some good ideas. There you are. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some good ideas for break fasts. I think the key takeaway is more often than not, we should try to eat healthy breakfast, something that will break our fast in the best way possible for us. Every now and then, it's okay to have a treat, I would say, like my orange juice day, or when you have toast or a bagel or something like that. I think personally, for me, it's totally fine, and that makes life interesting. I'm not on a strict regimen, you know what I mean? I just want to enjoy my life. So that's the great thing about intermittent fasting. I feel like there's so much freedom in it. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Thank you to Pique for bringing it to us. Don't forget to use my link below for 5% off, plus you can receive their sampler of their 6 best-selling teas. Thank you for joining me here on the Daily Connoisseur. Keep calm and remain classy, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.